Are live.
Hello, friends.
Sorry if they start screaming, by the way. Oh, hi, y'all. Hi.
Hi.
Hello, strange new people who may or may not be watching.
Atticus is here too. And so does Neon. I'm mixing up their food, so you will probably hear screaming, and I'm so sorry.
They're allowed to scream.
How dare you?
They scream every week.
They do. This is the only reason anyone comes to watch our streams is because of my cats.
Remember on April Fool's one year, they Game Grumps just uploaded like an hour-long video of their cats playing with a laser?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, I am more tired than I realized. So this is going to be a fun session for me as well.
Oh, rip.
Rip.
Oh, fuck, I just remembered what happened last session, and now I'm fucking pumped.
Hey.
Right? Same. I've been waiting for this.
Man, I'm glad you guys were pumped about last session. I thought it... See, it's interesting being the DM, because your players can have a great time, and you can be completely unaware of your players having a good internal conflict time, because you're like, I need to think about this dungeon. So you guys were like having your role play, and I was just sitting here like, okay, in this room there's this.
R.I.P.
Yeah, the whole time I was just... I was up all night. Well, not up all night, but like the past 2 nights I've been laying in bed like just thinking about what Rogdor is going to say as soon as I'm allowed to talk again.
I love it so much. I love that you guys like my
I'm scared now.
enough to think about it outside of game.
Babies for babies, go get them.
Oh, I've been thinking about how hard I'm going to murder Rogthorst.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
good luck.
I could
Good
not,
luck
I would
with that.
die.
Yeah, go ahead and try.
Oh, I told Rose, I told my friends that divorce court joke, and they said, where's that fucking post about a lawyer having to mediate a divorce argument over who gets to keep the parrot?
Oh my god.
Shit.
Oh shoot, I should post in the...
Atticus, don't be naughty. Stop. Okay,
Probably post in the thing,
Atticus, you fucker.
do I want to do
Don't let
that? That
him
seems
go
like...
in his mouth and kept sniffing for more. Oh my god. Atticus is, here's the cat shaming of the day. Atticus stole his sister's food, held it in his mouth, and then looked around to see if there were more treats for him to steal.
No, Atticus! Atticus! This is not my lovely son!
He's a bastard.
So I'm going to like Marble Mountain, and we're voting on a poll like when we should leave.
Ow.
And one of the votes is Monday, February 10th, because everyone just wants to go. Because we had to reschedule it due to Snowmageddon.
Oh god.
Snowmageddon.
Fuck off storm we had. Yeah, that was the weekend I was supposed to go, and then the weather was like, "Look, you're funny."
He knocked Triple over and he bit my ankle, and that's how I knew that he wasn't stealing the food.
Anyways, shall I start this thing, or are we just gonna?
No. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. I mean, I
Kind
can
of
do 4
scrambling.
minutes. It's fine. Fuck. Why am I hungry now?
Because
Obviously, because you
What?
saw me.
love of mayo and milk.
Rose, I was literally just about to make that joke.
How can you not be hungry with this big juicy piece of meat right here?
So have you
Oh, yeah.
this computer yet?
Huh?
Have you done anything useful with it?
How come you come in here every time I'm in the game?
Every time.
I keep telling you to install Deathwing. That would impress him. That game's got graphics from hell. That game's crazy.
Oh man. Let me just reveal more of this map.
I so wasted my
Oh,
time.
by the way, I still
Dramatic.
joined the thing,
Please.
so people are gonna have to like fling a bunch of screenshots at me again, and I'm so fucking sorry.
Same.
What?
I also need screenshots of the map and stuff.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
never seen the path a little more distracted during.
I'll do my best not to take screenshots of the DM map, but yes.
Good luck.
Yeah, there's...
I give that like 3 seconds.
Yeah, I've resorted to writing stuff on the map in the DM layer, so, like, there's just... Yeah, there's just stuff. Anyways, I'm going to do the recap, and then we will play the game. And our players
Alright.
can yell at each other.
Wait, what game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we were shooting chat.
We're just gossiping. Who just screamed?
Chatting.
I don't know, man. A murder victim.
I
A
guess.
cat, statistically.
Actually, none of them are screaming right now. They're all eating.
Then who was Scrim?
My sick cat.
A scrim. A tiny scrim.
A Scrim.
I think every time I turn my back, I like look back and there's an extra cat. In it.
How many cats do you have?
3.
I feel like every time we do D&D, you've got an additional cat.
That's what it feels like to me. It really does. There's only 3, but at one point there were 4 at 2 different points.
The different force.
Yes, there were 2 additional cats, but like we only ever had 4 at one point.
Oh my god.
Did you eat the fourth one?
Yes.
Yes.
Like, yeah,
Oh my God.
Lyla,
Yeah.
Lyla ate. Lyla ate him.
Oh my god.
Lyla.
I won't apologize.
Well, you are a werewolf, so.
Where's the Sanders bag?
Oh god, I gotta keep track of the map and the moon cycles now. Fuck!
Good.
Do you? Wait, was she actually bit yet?
You'll find
Yeah.
out.
Maybe.
I mean,
Hell
I'm
yeah.
keeping track of the calendar for the entire game, so it makes it slightly easier on me.
Oh, nice.
So I know when festivals and shit are.
Oh, that's fun.
It's currently the 20th of Soriel, which means nothing to you people. But, you know,
That means
There's
it's
20
Christmas
stories here,
tomorrow.
and I'm gonna do all of them.
Okay, it doesn't mean much to me, but neither does any like actual date in real human years.
Yeah.
So
there should be a calendar up on the World Anvil that says like when festivals are. So if you guys want to fuck around in town for a month to wait for a festival, you can. 'Cause
Snatcher's absolutely going to do that.
yeah. Like, that's an option available to you. Anyway,
And spend all of the money there that he promised Rogthor he was going to use to upgrade her shit.
yeah.
Huh.
Spending all of Rogthor's money.
Listen, I offered you money out of fear, but if we don't get my son back, or if you are apathetic to the cause, Snatcher will not give you that money.
I don't remember why you offered me that money. I'm trying to remember.
Because you're scary.
Because you're...
He threatened me. You were like, I hope you're intending to share that while being big and intimidating. And I'm a...
Oh, that. I remember now. I remember.
3...
I did not offer. You threatened me.
Yeah. Anyways, when we last left our party, Sky Snatcher the Baxi Rogue, Hamazot's the Axolotl Bard, Beans the Axolotl Rogue, Lyla Salix the Wood Elf Druid, Rogthor Thickens the Human Barbarian, and a new friend in Art the Tiefling Fighter. The party had delved deeper into the Kobold Warren. I can say words. They argued with themselves over a kobold captive while Beans snuck away with the captive. The party rushed off in search of their small friend/son. Snatcher yelled at Rogthor. There's been character development happening all over the place. It's happening, y'all.
Yeah.
At level
Yeah!
finally happening, and the party has successfully managed to capture another kobold. Congratulations, you have a second captive now. Hooray. So, you guys have a currently unconscious kobold in front of you.
I'm gonna try to smack that bitch awake. Fuck you.
All right. After like a few minutes of trying to rouse him, you are able to do so. Is he tied up?
Yeah, I've got. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I have any rope or anything. I'm sure I do. Yeah, I
Just
do.
hand him to Rogthor, and I'll like.
Would you?
Actually, I don't know if Rogthor would right now. I don't know if Rogthor would right now. Actually.
Are you guys,
I don't understand why you would want to eat
looking
literally
around this
any of this.
What'd you say?
Sorry, my son's being a bastard and trying to steal food that is not for.
Just keep talking, Jesse. We'll let us know when he gets back. I can't hear anything right now that he's saying.
That's fair. Are you guys looking around the room at all?
No, my focus is on the guy.
Fair. Okay, cool.
Wait, is anyone else though?
Yeah, is anyone else?
Rogthor, like everyone is here except for Beans, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
they should be. I'll drag Lyla over. I guess she's here.
Lila's like,
I
will.
I guess Lila's here.
I don't want to be now. I don't feel welcome.
Lila's the party member who, like, we forget is there, and then we ask, hey, where's Lyla? And then she just appears in the shadows and scares the shit out of us.
Yeah.
Lyla is the team Perry the Platypus.
Yeah.
Secretly
Yes,
super
absolutely.
powerful, like crazy and powerful, but we just have no idea where they are half the time.
Yeah.
Ah, Lyla's
just-
the platypus!
As it should be.
Platyfisinator!
I'm a
I
big
see
fan of platypus.
With this, I will make Rogthor nice, and with every Rogthor in the tri-state area really nice to me.
We see Lyla. And we see Lyla without dirt, and it's just like, oh, it's an elf. We smear
With
dirt all
Rogthor
over
out of the way, I
Lyla.
can finally
Oh, it's
take
Lyla.
Oh my god.
No self-respecting elf would let them be that dirty, except for Lyla.
Yep.
Exactly. You meet her parents, and they're both dirty. Plot twist. It runs in the family.
It just grows on us.
Dirt elves. You're not a wood elf, you're a dirt elf.
It's just very, very decayed wood.
My God.
Lyla the dirt elf.
That's what I am.
Dirt.
Mind your own business.
Yeah.
You would like
You
the shit bit over
fucking
there.
wasted.
You should go sit in it. Get real dirty.
You gonna play D&D, Willow?
Animals. Animal time.
Anyways,
I'll describe the room for anyone interested because I'm interested. You know,
Don't bite my nose.
okay.
the room.
I'm interested, even though rationally I'm not going to know any of it.
You would already
Oh, hi.
maybe know some of this. The room is like, I didn't put this in the room because I'm dumb, but there are bones in this room, just kind of gnawed on and broken in half to get the marrow out. There's blood. The bones look humanoid size, though they could be animal bones. You're not quite sure. The floor of the room looks like it was at one point like this sigil carved into the room, but over time it's been scraped. You know what for. It just looks like arcane runes just kind of carved into the floor.
Actually, I think the way that Jesse described it to me the other day was like the bones look like they're from something sentient.
Yes, they
Not necessarily
I
human,
don't know
but
how you figure that out, but okay.
size, general anatomy. Because there are some like semi-intact skeletons in a pile.
So I'm going to be that guy for a
Yeah.
second and say that every animal on Earth is sentient. The word you're
You are
looking
right,
for
and
is
you should say.
sapient.
That's true.
Thank
All right.
you.
yeah.
Also, humans and humanoids are animals?
Yeah.
Yes.
True. Either
Honestly, I would be way more accurate if I wasn't like super focused on not cutting my finger off with these scissors.
don't do that.
Just saying that the word you're looking for is sapient.
Yeah. Anyways,
Thank
you would guess that they're
Later, homo.
probably humanoid bones, from differing races.
The bones of playable races.
Of playable races and maybe some non-playable races. Who knows?
The bones of player characters past.
The bones of all
I remember.
species. The bones of
These bones. These bones were my last character that I played.
these
Oh my
These
god, all
bones
the
are-
elves I've played over the years.
Turtle,
All my elf characters, they're here. This is where they went.
There's also Kama's mother in the pile, you know. Everyone's parents are here in this kobold war.
Beans' entire extended family is here.
Basically,
Rogthor's parents.
is here. Like, let's be fucking real.
Rogthor's parents can't be here because they can't die. They're
Rogers'
immortal
parents are
beings.
here, but they're gnawing on the bones.
Yeah, there you go.
Corner, there's just a barbarian gnawing on the bones.
Even Art's family from way from the mainland, they traveled here and their bones got in
It's
this
like an
pit.
elephant graveyard. They came here specifically to die. They were like, you know, we're lived good long lives.
Let's go to
Yeah.
the ye old kobold warren to die. Add our bones to the ever-growing pile.
The parent pile.
It's like the parent swap, except you're swapping them with dead.
Did you just hear Mike as he said, and all of them fucked Rogthor?
That's how they died.
This is like the fucking no. You guys remember in Futurama, like the snoo pit? This is
Yeah,
This is Rogthor's snoo pit.
Death by snooze.
You happen to notice that every single one of the corpses has their pelvis shattered.
That's how they died.
Oh boy.
As
It's a bang.
a
That
side
pun was
note,
awful.
Yeah.
Art is gonna like grab a handful of these bones and just shove them into her pocket, just
Oh,
the
Lord.
sharpest shards, and she's just gonna shove them into her pocket. She
I
has,
thought you were gonna say mouth.
yes.
I'm going to tell you this out of character right now. The fact that you did that makes me sus as hell because I had a character that did that, and that character was like ridiculously evil.
I can promise you in real life that in real life Angel is evil. However,
Yeah, I had a character
cannot
who
speak
was.
for her character.
I was doing the lich in disguise trope, and they would collect bones so that whenever they quote unquote died or got downed, it would be those, they would just have all those bone pile and they'd be like, oh yeah, it wasn't my bones, it was all those ones that I dropped and I just teleported away, which worked like twice, and then the party was like,
Yeah. As a note in this room too, there are two doors that lead out. There's this one and this one. That's all you see with your tiefling eyes at this current moment.
what do you see with your special eyes?
I'm gonna like peer out the closest door up here.
I mean, it's a stone door, but opening it, it's just a hallway.
So Rogthor is going to approach Kama specifically.
All right, the one who's here.
Yes. Kama's beans can translate, you know. Right? You can tell Kama everything that I'm saying, right?
I mean, he's like,
He's like,
Dead. He's just dead.
doing homework at the time.
fine, I'll approach Art instead. Art works too.
Okay.
Art,
Yes.
I've seen you. You're a gallant fighter, very strong. You have odd tendencies, but you have shown great strength. Surely you recognize that leaving this child to sort their own problems would be helpful to them. Hell, my sister on her 6th birthday was thrown into the woods because she had kept her wild raccoon.
I mean,
She was forced to stay out of the village until she brought home a cougar pelt that's skinned by herself. It would do this child good to find their way out
I
of these
want to call
warrens
the
of their own.
police on Rogthor's parents.
Can we call them like fucking cops?
It is true that they need to learn and grow and be able to fight, but I believe in a more controlled environment for such a thing. He needs to be trained. He doesn't need to be left alone in a place without supervision. It is.
I've seen the child's strength. They're very strong. They're very proud. Unfortunately, they are extremely naive and have little understanding of the world around them and dangerous it is.
They will learn and they will grow. It takes time, and I do not believe in teaching a child to be cruel by being cruel to them. Beans needs a sense of safety and comfort.
Arnoldo was not cruel. Arnoldo's the nicest sister I have. She's the only one that didn't want to banish me from the village.
Oh my god, these children they're not even moving. Max.
Are you just chatting with Max, or is this going to be plot? Because I still need to interrogate a guy.
You.
And I guess after Art, or in the middle of this conversation, Rogthor's going to turn to Kama and say pretty much the same thing. I know this child is important to you, but
I'm just talking
surely I know this child is important to you, but surely you've seen their strength. And I know you yourself have shown great valor and strength in combat. Surely you agree with me.
They do need to learn, but they do not need to learn alone.
Zot squints up at Rogthor for a long moment, and then he says, "We're not leaving him behind. I have been left before, and I will not do it to another. No matter the..."
Rogthor kind of snorts some air.
Into the corner and stares at the wall in a suitably brooding manner.
Thanks, Batman.
This whole time I'm slapping the dude to wake him up, by the way.
He is
just this really like touching conversation with this like character development, and meanwhile in the background you just hear
Okay, who are you whacking?
the fucking unconscious dude.
Okay, alright, then I'm gonna go walk over and loom over him and attempt to wake him up with the power of my glare alone.
I mean, you
can't see him, he's unconscious.
Yeah, have you ever woke... Oh my god, have you not, stared at your parents until they woke up? Because you had a nightmare? And you weren't legally allowed to touch them?
Did you say you weren't legally allowed to touch them?
Yeah, Mom got freaked out if I woke her by touching her.
I don't think that has anything to do with legal. I think that's just
parent rules.
Oh my god! Look, both of them are gonna mold.
Yeah.
Look, he's still got little pieces.
Very, very cute.
No, he eventually wakes up.
Anyways,
treatments of bugs in.
Yes, can he wake up and open his eyes and the first thing he sees is Zot's glaring at him?
Yes, he does. Glares right back.
Brilliant. Damn it! I want to roll intimidation.
Almost poutily. Like you caught a kid sticking their hand into the candy jar. That kind of look. Just.
Oh my god! Adorable.
Yeah. Kobolds are cute little bastards. But yeah, now you have a kobold who's awake, kind of glaring at you guys. What you do, Snatcher?
Shit. I'm gonna just yell at him right away and just be like, "Hey, can you hear me? You awake enough?"
Inspiration. Intimidation.
Did you see? I can't. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm a cat.
Have you seen my son?
Excuse me. This is Snatcher's attempt at an intimidating interrogation. Excuse me. Have you seen? He should have passed by here. A boy. He's an axolotl. He's about this tall. Did he pass through here?
If I tell
It is-
you, what do I get?
To live.
What do I get?
To not die. We'll kill you if you don't tell us.
I die for the Warren.
You will not die for the war, and you'll die for no goddamn
You can walk
reason.
by his collar,
Yeah, sure.
and I'm gonna drag him close and say in his face, "Where is he?"
You want to roll intimidation on that?
I do, but I don't currently have access to Roll20 because I don't have my computer.
I can roll your dice for you. Give me
Roll
Kama's
an
character sheet. I'm slowly collecting everyone's character sheets.
All right, I will.
You really are.
Yeah. Moth has access to Kama's character sheet now.
Yeah! Now all I need is Lyla.
You have lots.
And arts. Okay,
You only need
intimidation.
arts.
Roll intimidation. Damn, that's some good intimidation. That's some really fucking good intimidation, my guy.
That's a 10.
So this is like out of character.
Yeah.
It is just now processed that Snatcher could like have a super good intimidation roll on the merit of they could just like I collect heads and they like pull out the middle cat's head and the cat's just like doing the fake death. They just got like their tongue hanging out.
Oh my god.
You don't open the whole coat, obviously. You just like pull the head out of the coat and just
Yeah, holy
fake
shit.
dead.
I could. Here's what happens: is I walk up to someone and I go, "You don't want to know what's inside my coat," and then I just someone into the coat, and they scream.
Just like,
Kama's character
do you know what?
sheet said, "Fine Snatcher, well-meaning but unreliable," and I'm very proud. Thank you.
I need to stop
Oh,
looking
yeah.
at science diagrams that look like shit posts, the Facebook group, while I'm.
I love that shit so much.
It's so good.
You
It's such a good group.
Lots of
Yes.
of your character.
Yeah. I mean, I'll roll. Yeah. He just kind of like spits on you. No.
You could also do something super creepy and like, do you know, like, have you ever met an eldritch creature? They don't follow the rules of humanity. They've got extra limbs and
I don't
like
think
just six, like all of the arms come out of the
But
coat.
Snatcher wouldn't think of that. Is the thing.
No, but
He's not that.
but I'm
smart.
having a giggle imagining it.
It's very funny.
Man, why are all of my segments the same?
He kind of like leans back. Maybe I saw. Maybe I didn't.
All right, what do you want if you tell us that?
My life?
I've already told you that if you tell us, we'll let you live.
Trinket.
I've said this.
Trinkets and a life.
I can't give you a life. Am I hearing that right?
Trinkets and my life.
All right, I got trinkets. Hold on. Sorry, I wasn't sure if I was hearing you right.
Yeah, it's okay.
I have a fuck ton of flowers from the Feywilds, so I can give him like half of them.
Okay. Yeah.
Give this bitch flowers.
Give this bitch flowers. He takes them and he points to a area. Ba-ba-ba. Over there. Like in the wall, you notice it's collapsed now, but you notice a tunnel. Went through there, talking to the boss.
All right, and then I'm gonna throw him, just kind of like, just like pick up, just like not pick him up and throw him, but like, I realize I'm saying this now, but I picture I had my hand kind of like in his shirt a little bit,
Yeah.
and then I like let go of him aggressively. If
Yeah.
that makes sense.
He says collapsed, won't get through.
Wait, then. Did you collapse it? Who collapsed it? It wasn't collapsed earlier.
Warren.
Oh, you're people, huh? Great.
Roll me a persuasion check.
All right.
Just roll me one.
Yeah, you got it. 17, baby.
He points at another section of wall. If you guys are like letting him free, yeah. He points at another section of wall, and you can see a very small tunnel also carved into that wall. It's small enough that, and I didn't draw it right, but it's small enough that probably Snatcher disconnected can fit in it, and can't.
All right.
And it's like a tiny creature, or a small creature can squeeze through.
Both of Beans' dads can.
Yes, both of Beans' dads can get through it. The rest of you might just have to go the long way around. You know.
All right.
Now the question is:
I'm gonna
does the desire to help
indicated on the map?
Now the question is the potential of getting Beans back worth like disconnecting his whole little thing?
Well, he can disconnect without really fully taking the coat off. Because if he's down on all fours, he's kind of disconnected by nature of no longer sitting on his own shoulder.
Down on all sixes.
Yeah, exactly.
Do a snatcher pillar.
Yeah.
The kobold, for his part, just
and they sleep
away.
separate too. Like they aren't always stacked. They just really prefer to be.
I know.
Of course, Rogthor still doesn't know.
Yeah. Well, he's disengaging, getting past you guys, and then booking.
Are you keeping the coat on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rogthor is the only one who still doesn't know.
Yep.
All right. So, what you do, it looks like this tunnel, if you're going through it, leads past the refuse room. TM.
Okay. Obs. Hold on, let me move my guy.
All right.
Hello.
This down here, right?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
let me just reveal more area. There's another door, and it also turns off into a bed. What are the rest of you? Yeah, what are the rest of you doing? I assume Kama, since he can follow, is going to. That makes sense for Kama.
Nah.
No, you don't. It's fine.
Art's gonna like open up the stone door that she didn't look into and just like look and see what's down there.
Okay. Oh no, I'm sorry,
boy.
Art.
I fear this. I fear what I have just done.
Check for traps. So as you go to, like, this door has like a handle on it, and as you go to pull it, the handle comes out. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as this gas just starts coming out of the handle hole.
Oh boy.
Like,
Okay. You feel your limbs kind of lock up for a second, but you're able to get through it, and the gas quickly dissipates.
I'm gonna just run away from this door.
All right, cool.
I'm out. I'm dropping the handle and I'm just nope.
Nope. All right.
I would say Rogthor has not moved any further into the dungeon throughout this. They've kind of just stayed in that one place.
That's fair. Lyla, are you gonna follow Snatcher?
I don't think I can.
You can. You just gotta go through shit.
I'll just stick around Rogthor.
All right. Are you going through the refuse?
No. I'm gonna stay with Rogthor.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like lean against this wall and sigh and rub my face and be just like,
Rescuing Beans is not worth walking through the refuse room.
Yeah.
there are very few things that will bring Art into that refuse room.
What? How can I defeat my players? Not monsters. One room. One latrine.
One toilet. It
One
ruins
toilet.
everything.
Man. Yeah.
4 players, 1 toilet.
Oh God.
Let me just
Must you?
reveal this whole room, actually.
You are legally banned for that statement, just so you know.
So,
What does that mean?
going into this room, you can see another kobold with like a big shield, and he's turned around. Why is he turned around? Kind of standing there. And you can also see 4 sleeping kobolds just kind of on furs. Probably a room to sleep in. A sleeping room. At Snatcher.
But is there refuse in it?
No.
Why are they sleeping so close to their poop?
They're kobolds, they ain't care. Also, they don't need to go into the latrine room. They have ways to bypass it.
I mean...
But would they want to?
As for the comment on their kobolds, they don't care. Most reptiles actually really do not want to be around their own poop.
Fair. Yeah.
Now, you're making a very solid...
Very small ones that are comparatively very...
Listen, you're talking about real-life reptiles. I'm talking about kinky fetish D&D reptile.
Yeah, do you have any idea how many kobolds I've seen be obsessed with dragon butts?
Why are they
Like,
so wet? They're reptiles. They really convert their pee to uric acid with less water.
Also, you're assuming the refuse room they actually use. And it's not
What are you implying?
There's an Adiuk in there. There has been this entire time. No.
Okay.
So, at Snatcher, you see a kobold there who just kind of has a shield. And when he sees you, instead of engaging you, actually, what he's going to do is he's going to run off.
Okay.
So he sees you and kind of runs off. Do you continue through the room?
Yeah. Hell yeah. But I also kind of whisper a warning back to Kama to, like, be prepared.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Rogthor is going to look at Art and Lyla and what happened to those morals about rescuing a child?
Will you wade through shit?
I haven't said anything about this so far. I'm just surviving.
It's more of like a general statement than like directed at, you know.
Will you wade through shit for beans?
No.
Y'all are cowards.
You're all cowards.
What are morals?
Rogthor would wade through the shit. Like, they're not scared of that. They just don't want to go on the rescue mission because they don't think it's necessary.
That's fair.
They're mad at Beans. They're mad at the child.
Rogthor, I will find you and I will gut you.
I accept that
Which you'll
challenge.
probably survive because of her number of hit points, but the point remains.
Yeah. Kama and Snatcher might not survive this next part, but boy will Rogthor.
Art takes a deep breath. She looks at Rogthor and she says, There is nothing worse than not having support from your family, I believe. I respect you and I respect your fighting prowess. I do not believe you should have been banished. I think you are strong.
That's exactly why I'm trying to make my way back in. I need to prove my strength. I need to prove myself a leader.
Yeah.
Your family shouldn't have banished you in the first place.
I've sought nothing more since my banishment than to prove that I was wrongfully banished. To prove that I am stronger than either of my siblings. To prove that I have the Tino taming talent that runs in my family.
They should not have banished you. It is their loss.
But they did.
that is on them. That is not on you. And I cannot stand by and let a child feel alone. I know what it's like to feel alone.
Then cross the shit pile.
And I just take a breath and I steel myself and I'm gonna go into the latrine room.
Rockstar wasn't even trying to do that.
All right.
Art's own conscience caught up to her.
Yeah. You saw the floor here, like it tipped and Snatcher fell into a pit of refuse. You're able to avoid that, considering you've seen it.
Okay, good.
However, so go ahead through the latrine room. It's unpleasant.
Art tries to go through the latrine room as non-messily as possible.
All right. Go.
How about you, Lyla?
You're just going deeper into the latrine room.
I want to see if Beans is in here. I want to see if there's anything in here that can point us toward Beans. I want my hands over my
check. I think I would have already seen it if it existed. I fell in.
Roll an investigation check.
Okay. Art's moment of bravery is for naught. Well, there it is.
2. There's no sign of Beans. You're only smelling poop. It's bad.
Oh boy! I'm going to leave the latrine room, but I'm going to go down this hall over
hey,
here.
Art, I need you to make a strength save as you go through one of those squares.
Oh, okay.
That one specifically.
Oh boy!
Or a dex save, either one. Pick one. Pick whichever is better.
Okay.
Okay. So, you manage to, you feel something grab onto your feet. As a bear trap just kind of tries to snap onto your leg, but you kind of flex out of the way. A bear trap hidden under the refuse that you did not notice. But you are able to get out of the way unharmed from the bear trap because you passed your save. They're not well made. You get the sense that, you can't see it, but you get the sense from feeling it that it's more to keep people in place than to actually hurt people. But yeah,
Art is going to shriek and just bolt down the hallway.
All right, a refuse-covered Art bolts down the hallway.
She's like when she was trying to get the oil off earlier. She's just gonna rub her entire body up against the wall to try to get the refuse off, and it's not gonna work. And she's very upset about that.
You just hear these little split splat of her feet hitting the ground as she runs. Very moist.
Are Lyla and Roxor just going to be vibing up there?
Lyla, or
Yes, you're Lyla.
Yes, I am Lyla now.
What were you trying to say?
Roxor is going to look at Lyla and, what about you then? Are you going to go for the child, or are you going to go with me?
I'll stay around here. I think Beans knows what he's doing on his own, even if it's not very safe. I've done my fair share of running off when I'm mad with my own family, and I always made it back on my own.
Exactly. So you're coming with me then?
Yes.
All right. And Rogthor is going to leave the Warren.
Okay. All right, then.
Rogthor is going to start trekking home.
Back to
So
Eric?
back to the nearest village, just the nearest city of any sort.
Let me just switch to the world map for myself real quick, because the Kobold Warren is there. So it's a day or two to get to the town of Snowcleft. You can get there in a day or two. But
So Rogthor, yes?
But for now, that's where I know you're going. Okay, cool.
Yep, just to the nearest town.
Okay, cool. The rest of y'all are continuing on, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
I'm gonna join up with these guys.
Please don't kill all three of us. And by that I mean me specifically.
Listen, if y'all
Don't die or I'll feel bad.
if y'all die here, it's Rogthor and Lila's fault. It's not mine.
Yeah, this whole dungeon was prepped for a Rogthor, and now there's not a Rogthor.
No, there's not a Rogthor. However, going into this last and final room, I'm trying to be super careful when revealing stuff. But
if Snatcher dies and I have to make a new character, it's your problem.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Ambrose,
I will not make a fun character.
Oh no.
You and me.
Find a way to establish revenge.
Okay, but like if Snatcher dies, then assuming Beans is alive, he's out like 3 dads.
yeah,
Yeah.
possibly 4.
Technically 4 dads. Yeah.
Isn't one of them a girl?
Snatcher has no.
Honestly, human gender is fake.
Baxies
and cat
don't have
gender
a
is
concept
extra
of gender,
fake.
so he just uses whatever pronouns anyone chooses to give.
Okay.
But
Human
yes,
gender
one of them is
fake and
female.
cat gender is
And 2
extra
of them are
fake.
male.
Okay.
Yes, I remember this now because I remember asking if they were the one that was in the middle.
She is in fact in the middle.
So,
Yes.
going through the room of sleeping kobolds, you eventually come to a large space with many kobolds. You see Beans in between 2 kobolds and a dragon man.
Sick.
He's wearing, he's not wearing what he's wearing in the photo. This is probably just the best physicality I can get. He is wearing, ramshackle plate. Art, you would be able to tell that he's not necessarily a dragonborn. He's too tall, and he looks more draconic than one. He's 8 feet tall. He's a big boy. And he's
Is this the guy that you were? Is this Zeran, whatever the hell?
Nope. This guy wasn't even going to be what he was until I decided last session, I'll make him this thing.
Okay.
He was just going to be a really big kobold.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So it is Zeran.
But no.
Anyway, I don't know if you heard, but Mac was asking if Zop can be gay for him.
You absolutely can. He is standing right next to Beans. There are other kobolds all around him still wearing that leather armor. They all seem to be expecting you guys. So as you come in, they're just kind of staring at you.
Beans looks up and his little beady eyes are huge. They're tiny, but they're huge. What are you eating? What's in your mouth?
A knife!
Art raises a hand up and waves at them.
Zealots is also going to do.
Okay. The dragon man is the one who speaks. The orb is in that pile. Take it and go. He has, his hands on his weapons. They are not drawn, but they are on his weapons.
Did you take your dog?
I gave him breakfast, but I haven't given him dinner yet. Okay.
That's suggestive.
What?
Coming from you. Oh, no.
I need to give my dog dinner.
Oh,
Sure you do.
Feed pupper.
eat.
Oh, I haven't. I'll send it to you. Hold on. You know what? I'll just fucking. I'm gonna do a gross joke. I'll say it out loud because fuck all of you. Wrong Thuriel, like. Sorry, I'm tired all of a sudden.
Is it lore related?
No.
Damn.
But, this is a scientist reading off of a paper. Sir, we got the results back for the DNA test cheek swab we did of your dog. It came back with 50% golden retriever DNA, 48% Dalmatian DNA, and 2% human haploid DNA.
Oh no.
Zoink,
Dogs?
Scoop.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. What's the peanut butter for?
No.
Did you just Google what haploid cells are?
No.
I knew what they were based on
No, I'm
context.
asking
Please.
Lyla because she only just.
I have an idea.
Oh God.
I'm gonna go grab something and try and forget I heard that.
Yeah. Anyways, Snatcher,
The first
you're
half.
the one leading this terrible expedition.
Yes, I am. I'm going forward. I'm looking for my boy. What are all of these drapery things?
I'm just trying to paint in
Furs
peace.
that I drew way too big.
They're what?
Furs that I drew way too big.
Okay. As soon as I see my boy, I'm fucking hug tackling my boy.
Before you get there, the kobolds are going to circle around your boy.
Okay. Worrying.
As you would have to approach from this side, and as you do, the dragon man kind of unsheathes one of his blades and no closer. Take the orb. Leave.
What orb?
The one you are searching for.
We're searching for an orb? I'm searching for my son.
We forgot what our actual mission was.
I have never known what our mission was, and I never will.
That was your mission.
It was the orb.
Yeah. That was your mission, to get an orb.
Point out that Zox literally has no idea why they're here because I think I missed that section. So he's just gonna
It's been a long time.
The small one said you wanted an orb. Take it, leave, and
You didn't-
no one has
wait.
to get hurt.
I'm down with no one getting hurt. Is he hurt?
No.
Okay, then we're good. All right, I'll take the orb. Sounds good. Come on over, bud.
No. You take the orb, you leave, then we let him go.
All right, sure. Yeah, okay. Can I step forward to take the orb? I don't want to step on any toes.
One of the kobolds kind of goes over to this treasure pile and roots through it for 2 minutes, and pulls out this. It looks like a crystal ball. And just
shiny.
Hands it to you.
Hell yeah!
Then goes back towards Beans.
All right, so we just
Leave.
walk out of here.
Yes.
And he'll follow. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, sounds good. See you in a minute, bud.
Oh my god, what kind of father are you?
That would go so well, so badly if Rogthor was still here.
Yeah.
Can Zotz raise his hand and interject? Does the little one want to leave?
Is anyone going to reply to that?
And he looks at Bean.
Beans kind of looks back and forth and kind of shrinks down nervously, but it's hard to tell what exactly he's shrinking away from.
Okay.
We can always come back with an awkward shrug and this pained grimace.
We can always come back. There won't be kobolds here anymore.
Is there some way to contact you?
Warren will move now that you have invaded it. You will not see us again.
What guarantee do we have that you'll let the boy go?
Strokes his chin in the background.
I protect my Warren, my clan. The boy is insurance. Once they are safe, I have no need for him. He'd only be useful for feeding to the drake. And we have a bigger target for that.
Is it Rogthor?
No.
I'm not in the room anymore. I couldn't actually ask that. Sorry. That was out of character.
It genuinely could be Rogthor.
Genuinely.
Anyway,
Rogthor or a snack?
I'm trying to escape the Warren, but I'm dummy. I'm dummy strong. I'm dummy strong, and the clap of my muscles keeps alerting the kobolds.
Good lord. What did I miss? I walked away for a second.
when they say when he mentions like feeding the drake, Beans just says bad idea in Draconic.
Oh shit.
And just kind of shrugs. And this is like probably I think this is the first thing he's said since you guys have came in like verbally.
Do any of us speak Draconic?
No.
I think Beans is like the only one who has any like slight grasp of Draconic.
The leader, like the half dragon man, looks at you and instead of like feeding a half starved captive, oh yes, bad idea, I suppose. In Draconic, not one of your allies. We'll have to take him with us, I suppose.
Whoa, hold up there. What now? Why are they picking Beans?
No, he's talking about someone else. They're having Beans and him are having a conversation in Draconic.
Beans makes
nobody
a face and is just like, who?
The dragon man shrugs and demon man we found last of his party. Can't see. Left him for last. Once your friends leave, you can too.
Bean says, what about him?
Take him with us. He's ours. Blind man is useful for food. I'm as strong as him.
Beans shakes his head no.
We have to feed the drake. It wants flesh. Better than feeding my Warren to it. I want you to make a persuasion check. With disadvantage.
I can't.
With disadvantage, because he doesn't know the drake is dead. No one told him.
Beans doesn't know the drake is dead either, though.
No one knows the drake is dead. And they're having this conversation in Draconic.
Yeah, Art doesn't know that it's an issue. She can't know.
This is very upsetting.
New episode title. Nobody knows the Drake is dead.
Anyway, if someone can...
Ding dong, the Drake is dead.
Right,
The Drake
someone needs to roll. I will.
Yeah, could someone...
Drake is dead.
Could someone roll a persuasion check for Beans with disadvantage?
Yeah, I will.
And by someone, I mean probably Moth.
Yeah, you got it.
I did. You rolled a 26. Or 21, sorry.
Not bad. Damn.
That's actually like... Isn't that like, an 11?
Why is Bean so good at persuasion?
Because I put all of my points in persuasion.
Oh my god.
He seems to, like, go deep in thought for a second, and he'll scream on the road anyways. Fine, you can take him too. We can get more later. So...
They're gonna be pissed
They're gonna be
soon.
so angry.
Beans nods and says thank you.
He nods. Leave. Then
It's worth noting I'm kind of standing in this hallway, tapping my foot, waiting for Bean.
What? Oh my god. And I fed her.
Yeah. Or do you leave?
I'm going to I'm going to suggest to them let the child go with the person. Take me as insurance instead.
No, they don't.
No!
Art didn't know about this person.
No,
Yeah.
right?
No, they're
Let
speaking
Beans,
in Draconic.
Yeah.
right. Let Beans leave. Take me as insurance instead.
How healthy is Art looking right now?
I have 14 HP left. I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not at full health. I am noticeably wounded.
All right.
Beans shakes his head like very, very vehemently. Like very insistently shakes his head no.
We will be behind you. Won't leave your sight.
Okay, slowly Art nods.
Yeah.
She's gonna keep an eye on them, but she's going to go ahead and like slowly leave.
Now, I don't want to move 6 kobolds.
That's fair.
However, as you guys pass the ritual room, a couple of the kobolds split off.
Oh no.
You hear screaming, muffled screaming coming from a room before 2 very, very charred kobolds drag out like a tiefling man who looks fucking wrecked. And like then they all continue on as a group. So him and Beans. I do have a picture of this tiefling man.
Okay, please send it to the
Oh, that means he's relevant.
Yeah, it means I put him in there.
Art is just like kind of side-eyeing him because she didn't hear the conversation. Draconics. She's like, okay,
There's
question mark. I'm not going to complain, but okay, okay,
Question.
sure.
Surprise.
This is happening.
Are they still dragging him or what? Also, please send me a picture of him.
Yeah, I am. I've sent it in Art.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet.
But yeah, they are like dragging him. He doesn't look like he can see. He's stumbling, and B, he looks starved. He looks tired. He doesn't look in any condition to fight right now. He actually, Bean, since you're next to him, you notice that the kobolds are holding like a still smoking bracer, but of the lupus. Just and kind of keeping it away from him. And he's just trying to fight them. He doesn't know where he's being taken. So eventually the dragon man goes up to him and kind of picks him up. Calm down, you're being released. Just squints. Press X to doubt.
Wouldn't they have to walk, considering the way that we came in, wouldn't they have to walk past the Drake to get out?
Yeah. Like, the leader is kind of distracted, but he sees the Drake, and then he just glares at Art and Snatcher and the rest of the group.
Problem.
Oh dear.
You killed our Drake.
Look, I didn't know.
Beans sees it and like runs up to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And he looks very nervous and like slowly reaches out and touches its little face.
It's
Its
little
big
buddy?
little face.
Little buddy? You okay?
It's cold, dead, not breathing, suffocation.
He doesn't say anything, but he puts down a little rock by it, and then goes back over to where the prisoner is, basically.
Yeah. The half dragon man, like as he starts to snarl at you guys see like poison start to drip from his mouth. Before he looks away, seems to regain his composure and continues on. But
I was expecting a fight.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hug my fucking son, by the way.
I don't know if they're gonna let you come that close or anything.
They're just following
that's
behind you guys so
understandable.
that you remain in eyesight of Beans, so you know he's safe.
Yeah, they're making us leave first.
Yes.
Beans is gonna, like, I don't know if Beans can reach any part of the prisoner right now.
He can.
Like, can he, like, reach his, like, ankle or something? Because he's being carried, right? Or did the dragon guy put him down?
He's kind of being dragged, less than carried. But yeah, you can reach his ankle or something.
Beans reaches out and touches his knee and just kind of, like, gives him a little pat.
Why are you touching? Please stop. I don't know.
Beans says in his small baby voice, he's like, Beans, it's okay.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. Nice to meet you, Beans.
Beans reaches out for, Beans kind of carefully reaches out for his hand and, like, tugs it a little bit and looks at the dragon guy.
All right. The dragon guy looks at you and then keeps looking forward. He's solely, you get the sense he's solely focused on getting you losers out of his warren so that he can pick up the pieces and leave.
R.I.P.
That's fair.
That's fair.
He's angry about the Drake, but he's not.
He has priorities.
He has priorities. They may be ready to die for this warren, but he's, he's not.
I kind of feel bad. We just kind of walked in and ruined their entire day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they haven't really done anything wrong until we broke in.
Maybe if they'd let me know they were taking my son for a while.
Hey,
No, they didn't. They didn't take Beans.
Yeah, I know. We figured that you took them.
Yeah.
Beans took himself.
Considering the only kobold near you had a broken leg, it's kind of obvious that you went of your own volition.
See,
Yeah.
I knew that out of character.
Yeah. Anyways, you guys do eventually get to the entrance, and no sooner are you outside the entrance that the dragon man kind of tosses the tiefling, who lands on the ground. The bracer is also tossed. And Beans is also pushed out of the warren. And they all...
Wait, does this tiefling have his penis hanging out like the other one?
God.
Oh my god!
Never.
Look at the picture of him. He's a good boy. I didn't draw him starved enough, but that's fine. But
Beans kind of stumbles and falls, but he kind of like scrambles on all fours in like the awkward little way that salamanders do, where their whole body wiggles from side to side, and he like skitters up to the tiefling and like kind of like pats his arm and is like looking at him for injuries.
Roll a medicine check.
I don't have that, but honestly, Beans probably won't know very much.
You can do a medicine check without any background. It's a wisdom.
I know, but I'm just saying out of character, even if he rolls good, he's probably not going to know very much.
Yeah.
Moth, can you roll that?
I did.
Yeah, no problem. This is remind me real quick.
Medicine.
Just so we know how badly Beans doesn't know what's going on.
Oh, he doesn't know it. A 3.
Yeah, he doesn't know a thing. That's a 3. I mean, you know this guy is blind because you were told he was blind. And he's not. He's very confused. Very, very befuddled. As soon as you guys are all outside, the doors to this, like... You see the dragon man kind of walk off, and he comes carrying a table, and he just puts it against the door.
Is the tiefling that I went with still like with us?
Yeah, he was also pushed out of the warren. He's just on the ground. Just kind of looking around. You guys see a tiefling guy that wasn't there before.
No, wait, sorry. The kobold. The kobold that I went with.
Oh, no, he, well, no, he was a dragon shield, so he would have been traveling with you guys.
Well, Beans is gonna make sure to wave goodbye.
He kind of gives a sheepish goodbye wave before the dragon man puts a second table fully blocking the door and blocks your view of both him and the warren. But you guys have completed a quest?
Question mark?
Kind of.
Rogthor and Lyla, you're only like a bit outside of the warren by this point. This didn't take very long. It took like 15 minutes.
So we don't have much of a head start then.
No. You guys see Lyla and Rogthor just kind of walking away. We out.
Uh-oh. The drama.
Oh, God.
I want to point out that once again, Rogthor was right and I'm mad about it.
Beans will be fine. No, he's dead. Beans is fine. Fuck!
Yeah. And he sorted it out on his own.
Yeah.
Rogthor was right twice.
When Rogthor should be right 0 times.
I mean, it could have gone way worse if Beans wasn't like...
Yeah.
If Beans didn't, you literally use like a health potion on the kobold, and 2, like, he didn't have wicked crazy persuasion, and also, like, he was actually going to originally be tied up, but he just, like, wiggled his slimy little body out of the dragon guy's hands.
Oh my god.
You see,
had initiated conflict, I did have permission from Wilson to do things like cut Beans' arm off.
Oh, jeez.
So I was
He would grow back. He's an axolotl.
Yeah.
I want to point out really fast,
Yeah.
it could have gone worse, but it didn't.
Yeah.
You did. But you did. But yeah, no, you guys see Rogthor and Lyla just kind of walking away.
Anyway,
This is Wonderwall.
Don't.
Beans doesn't super know what to do with the tiefling, so he's just gonna like offer him a tiny like miserable scrap of jerky because he looks hungry.
Oh,
Tiefling kind of like what just
he taps it on his hand.
Yeah, you kind of like feel food, and he just devours it.
Oh my god.
If anyone else wants to roll a medicine check on this strange tiefling man, they can.
I look at Beans and see if he wants me to, and I think he does. Is that safe to assume?
Yeah.
All right, my medicine's also garbage, but I rolled it. Yeah, I rolled a 6. So
Beans seems very, very distracted right now, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's the DC to notice that he's blind is 5 because he's very obviously he's getting up and feeling his way around with his limbs and extremities. Kind of picks up the bracer and puts it back on. You all notice that he has a lupus bracer, like you guys have, and he just fuck. They have my shield. Oh no, they have my shield. Where are we?
Somewhere in a pit.
Great.
Beans sees the bracer, and he takes his little bracer out of his pocket, because I think he put it away at some point.
Maybe.
I
thought you put around his neck.
I don't remember, but I guess I'm just gonna have him take it off from around his neck, and he's just gonna take it off wherever it is, take it off, out, whatever, and he's gonna tap it against the tiefling's leg or hip or wherever he can reach.
Oh, you have one of those too? Oh, good. Maybe you can help me get back to Aerith. I need a shield. I need a holy symbol. I need Rios's holy symbol.
Oh, are you a paladin?
Yes.
Could we draw
Rios, huh?
Yeah, he's paladin.
Wait, who's that?
That's the same god that Rogthor follows.
Yeah.
Oh, I should know that. I've read your character sheet.
Although Rogthor is definitely not a devout or anything.
No, he is a paladin of Rios. I need I need a holy symbol. Can
I just draw one or something?
Maybe. Can you make one out of sticks?
Yeah, I can do that. Here, hold on. I can make anything.
Roll to know what Rios' symbol even looks like.
I was gonna say, make a religion check.
I rolled a 14.
Yeah, you know what it is. It's fine.
I'm gonna say I know it because I've seen one thing of Rogthor with it.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm also just really interested in culture and shiny shit, so I've probably seen it.
You've probably seen it. You complete it. It takes a little while. Are you guys going to try to reconnect to your 2 party members? Or are you just...
Yeah, I figured... I was
Honestly, Beans wholly believes that they want nothing to do with him.
Oh.
No! With him isn't Beans?
Literally the last thing that happened with Rogthor was she just nudged him out of the way with her foot, which is a lot.
I'm gonna try to hug my son again. Let me get close.
You're allowed to hug your son without the interruption of kobolds.
I'm gonna grab and squeeze my boy.
Beans makes. I'm gonna imagine that 4 extra arms come out of the coat to give him extra squeeze.
Oh yeah, no, he's getting into the coat and getting a 6 arm.
Beans makes a noise, kind of like a dog toy. Wait, shit, hold on.
He makes a squeak.
Hold on. Is this not work anymore?
What?
Damn it. Okay. He makes a little noise. Just a little squeak.
Toy.
Yeah, we found a fucking dog toy in in a hotel, and we just kind of took it because the cats really liked it, and I couldn't get it to squeak. It's in the corner, and I'm not reaching over for it again.
That's the noise that I make when Dusty hugs me.
Yeah, fucking mood. But like,
that's the noise I would make if I'd ever been hugged.
Oh my god.
Come visit me. I'm sure Dusty will hug you and break your
Time to hug
spine.
Rose. Yeah, it doesn't squeak anymore. It squeaked when we first got it, but like once. I could only get it to squeak like once.
Oh.
Anyway, Beans is gonna like, he moves around like inside of his own little cloak and like kind of reaches his arms out like, you know how for children to like get them to not, like babies to get them to not suck their thumb, they have like pillowcases with head holes that they put the children in?
Mm-hmm.
He kind of moves around inside of his cloak, not unlike that, to return the hug.
Oh my god.
And then he like kind of turns back around and tries to wiggle back toward the tiefling.
Okay. The tiefling picks up like the makeshift holy symbol, and he kind of closes his eyes, and yeah, this'll work. I should be good. I should be good. I was in there for weeks.
All right. I'm glad.
And like as he kind of holds it in hand, you notice he starts walking more surely, as if he's being guided by his holy symbol.
Where is he? Is he just holding it in his hands?
Yeah, he's just because he doesn't. It's not on a necklace or anything, so he's just holding it.
Beans is gonna hop up, and he like I don't know, how tall was this guy?
Whatever a normal human height, like 5'5", something like that, 5'6".
Normal human height. Look at a little manlet.
How is he holding the holy symbol?
He's a manlet paladin.
Okay, fuck you, because that's my height.
That's also my height.
Manlets. You're both tiny midget people.
Okay, like fuck you, and I'll take out your kneecaps.
Tiny babies, I could use you as footrests. I could use you as footrests. Tiny babies.
Oh my god.
Anyway, Beans is gonna like, how high? Wait, sorry, how high is up is he holding the symbol?
Not very high. He's like just holding it at his side. You know.
Okay, Beans is gonna like touch his hand and be like, eyes?
Yeah, Rios helps me see. It's less, I can't see like you do, but he's it's like a suggestion. Like I know there's probably a tree root in front of me, and there is, because he's telling me to look my more. So he has a seeing eye god.
Yeah, don't gods have like more important shit to do?
I guess maybe I don't. Maybe it's.
This explains why no one's prayers get answered. Jeez.
Yeah, Rios is too busy helping this one dude walk around.
Or maybe he's not blind at all, and it's all in his head.
No, he's.
Dun dun.
Oh my god.
This character is inspired by a thing that I will tell you guys after the stream, but it's funny. To me, anyways.
Is it so funny to you and not to anybody else that that's why you're not telling us until after the stream?
Probably.
Anyway, Beans is Beans is really confused, because Beans doesn't know like jack shit about religion for the most part. He just kind of he can identify religious symbols and stuff like that, but all he really knows is that they're like important
to other people.
Pretty much. Yeah, I mean, he just kind of knows that they're important, and by the fact of being important to other people, they're kind of important to him. Anyway, he's gonna be like, he kind of like stumbles over the name. He's like Rios, and like says it a couple times, like he's thinking, and then he's just like, Rogthor's friend.
Yeah, Rogthor's friend, little buddy.
Oh, buddy.
And he's just like Rios's friend.
Sure. Are you guys? So you guys are catching up to Rogthor and Lyla, and I want to say by now you're caught up. Flame would have seen Rogthor and Lyla kind of leave, tilted her head, and then just followed them. So she is back with the party.
Cool.
Rhea.
Can I check on Flame's baby?
Yeah.
Yeah. When Beans,
how's little one doing?
when Beans sees Flame, he's gonna run up and try to give Flame like a hug around, like just kind of do a little hop so that he can wrap his arms around her neck.
Her feathers like kind of floof up in surprise, but she seems to accept it. Flame, the ultimate tsundere.
He's just like Flame and gives her a big hug, and then he like kind of climbs up her side to where's baby Flame actually?
Where's baby Flame?
Yeah.
The baby is just kind of like as she sees you guys approach, she lets out a call, and you see it come out of some like bracken it was hiding in.
All right, then Beans is gonna be like. Beans can be like baby Flame and kind of like squat down to like kind of bend over a little bit, because I don't know how big this thing is.
Not very
big at this point.
Okay, but like, can you give me a measurement, because Beans is also like 3 feet tall.
Okay, well it can fit in Flame's mouth, and Flame is large enough for Rogthor to ride.
Okay, so this is like
baby size.
Crocodile baby sized. Yeah. Tiny.
I mean, okay, but those are still like really small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The baby was only born like 3 days ago or something. Like,
One day. Last night.
Okay, I need dimensions. I need like measurements.
Small. SMOL. Small.
Hold on.
Okay.
That's how small they are.
Hold on. 4 centimeters is the length of a baby crocodile.
Yeah, we'll say 4 centimeters. Just very small. It counts as a tiny creature.
4 centimeters, as in like 2 inches?
Yeah.
Oh my
4
God.
centimeters is much. 4 centimeters is not even close to 2 inches.
That's height, not length.
Yeah, I was about to say.
No, I excuse me, I misspoke.
Yeah. I'm bad at
It's
the
like
height.
13 centimeters in an inch or something like that.
Yeah.
Somewhere around that.
Not even an inch tall yet. It's very small.
Oh my God.
It's very.
Oh my God, okay. So Beans is definitely going to be like way crouch and like
God.
say hi to baby Flame.
I started reading Beastars, which is a manga. But there's a rabbit.
Isn't that one that has
Yeah, it's very good.
Okay, length 40 centimeters for a Nile crocodile.
There's like a rabbit character and a wolf character, and every time the wolf
Yeah, I know what
talks to
you're
the
talking
rabbit,
about.
he's like completely half bent over because he wants to make eye contact with her. So I'm imagining that.
Okay, I mean, this thing is like a foot long, so
Yeah.
so like it could fit in a loaf of bread, is what I'm imagining.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could go to Subway and ask for this baby.
I'm just imagining if you have like a
visibly.
loaf of bread sized of clay, you wouldn't really have to move shit around to carve this baby out.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Smallest baby.
Beans is gonna kind of scoop the baby up and
Chirps at a little raptor.
Beans makes a little like he makes a very squeaky toy like noise back. And by the way, when I describe these noises, I mean I'm going off of tiger salamanders, which are basically if axolotls lived in a little bit warmer water and then actually turned into adults.
Yeah. No, I think I've heard tiger salamanders before.
They actually do make squeaky noises like that.
Yeah, they sound
and they also make noises that are kind of like bloop, bloop, but a lot squeakier, but I can't do it anymore because I got preteen man voice.
That's fair. So you guys are heading out. Are you going to Snowcleft or Pinedale, Pinedale is your next stop. So,
I think Beans is going to want to go back to Aerith.
Oh, okay.
I'm following Beans.
Because one, that the guy wants to go to Aerith, and two, if he finishes the quest, then Beans can get his stuff enchanted.
Okay, that makes sense. The rest of you,
is everyone on board with going back to Aerith to get the
I'm just following Beans.
If nobody says anything to Rogthor, then they're not going. Rogthor is kind of on their march, and so if nobody tells them where you're going, they're probably not going to change their direction.
Beans is going to, get someone's attention and point at... He pulls out the little sheet for the quest and points at it, and then points at Rogthor. I'm going to assume that he, tugs on Snatcher's jacket.
Yeah, what's up, little buddy?
He holds out the quest thing and points at it and points at I'm assuming that it says Aerith somewhere on there.
Yeah, it does.
No, he can't fucking read. He's gonna point. He can barely read.
Well, if there's a little map maybe of where it is.
Yeah, I mean,
he's just gonna take the sheet and the paper, and he's gonna point at it, and then point at Rogthor, and then point at the tiefling, and then point at the thing, and then point in a direction, and then he's gonna stop for a second. He's gonna point in another direction, and you can safely assume neither of those directions are where Aerith is.
Are you asking me where Aerith is, little buddy? Is that what's going on?
Beans is Beans just wiggles the sheet, and then he just wiggles the sheet very insistently.
Do you want to go to Aerith?
He nods, and then he points.
Let's go to Aerith.
He points at Rogthor and wiggles the sheet again, and then kind of he wiggles the little the paper with the quest on it, and then just kind of he kind of puts it against Snatcher's coat, and then he's trying to, he just pushes it against it with his hand flat, and then just kind of lets it go and walks back to the tiefling guy.
So, I'm not sure how to interpret that really, but I'm coming with you. So,
also, Moth, can you send me a picture of my inventory?
Yes, I can.
Just DM it to me.
Yeah.
Avoid people from remembering all of my nonsense. Secret nonsense.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. You have a dinky inventory. Did you put it somewhere else? You do put your inventory somewhere different than I do.
Yeah, because I've been vaguely attempting to organize it.
Yeah.
I just list shit there because I'm really bad at everything.
Okay, hold on. There you go. It's loading. There you are.
Beans is just gonna start taking stuff out of his pockets to show to the tiefling.
Okay.
And I mean, he probably gives him more jerky first. Like, he gives him, like, I mean, I shoved, like, as much jerky as I could fit in my pockets. I don't actually have, like, a number of how much jerky I have. So I'm going to assume that I have, like, 10 pieces left.
Yeah.
And he's just going to hand the whole bundle of jerky to this tiefling.
This tiefling eats all of the jerky. Just all of it. He is very hungry.
At some point, Beans is going to, like, put his hand on the tiefling's hand as he reaches back for more and just be like slow. Because he's like, this dude is going to choke.
Yeah.
Actually, considering Beans' eating habits, he's not going to think shit about this.
I'll eat it slow. Thanks, Beans.
No, forget it. He's just not going to say anything about that.
Yeah.
He just kind of lets him do it, and when he's done, he's gonna pull out some of his, like, he's gonna pull out stuff to show. Like, he's gonna pull out the silk handkerchief because it's soft. He's gonna pull out a candle, and he's gonna, like, pull off the little rocks that he has, and just, like, he just takes them out and, like, taps them against the tiefling's hand, and then, like, lets him check them out and then puts them back.
Yeah, he checks out the items and he smiles and nods in your general direction.
And then he brings out, after, like, some other stuff, he brings out the idol of the beast.
Oh, feels it. Oh, that's
Beans just kind of interrupts, and he just goes, beast.
Yeah, the beast.
Which he probably slurs, or lisps, like, really bad when he says.
Oh.
Probably more like beep.
Yeah,
beast.
that's that. Where'd you get it? This idol. I didn't know anyone made idols of
it. Beans just sort of, like, tilts his head and then just says, don't remember.
Well, thanks.
He puts it back, and then he pulls another something out, and he kind of holds it really carefully in his hands, like both hands fully around it, and he kind of puts his clasped hands on the tiefling's hand.
Okay.
Is it Baby Flame?
Baby Flame.
I think Baby Flame is too big to fit in Beans' hands. I mean,
Probably.
God, I need to just make, like, a big plush of Beans so that I have, like, context for how big he is.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, he's just gonna, like, hold his clasped hands and kind of, like, tap them on the tiefling's hand.
Well,
he gets it. You get the feeling this is something kind of fragile that you want to hold delicately.
Okay. He very delicately, like tends out his hands, cup.
Beans opens his hand, and a cockroach comes out and crawls onto the tiefling's hand.
Ah! What
Holy
is it?
shit!
What is this? Is it a bug? Did you put a bug on me?
Friend, Beans yells.
Okay, can you take your friend back?
Beans,
technically, they're not true bugs, but they are insects.
You have
Beans
a very
kind
nice
of-
friend, but please.
Beans kind of, like, steps up onto the tiefling's lap and takes the roach off of his shoulder.
Oh my god.
He puts it. He kind of sets it on his own shoulder, and it, like, skitters around him before just disappearing in the folds of his cloak.
Right, I thought
Like,
I forgot
like-
you had a pet cockroach.
I did
you can imagine a very, like, Wall-E type stuff.
Yeah. A very Wall-E cockroach. Is anyone telling Rogthor where they're going? Or are you just letting Rogthor march to where she will?
I'm just kind of assuming that she already knows. I'm also mad at her right now.
Alright.
If he does tell Rogthor, then Beans is probably gonna, like, pick up a pebble or something and throw it at Snatcher and point at Rogthor again.
Oh, what? Oh, we should tell her where we're going, huh?
He wiggles the bracer in the air.
Oh, tell her about. She's already knows. She's in.
Beans, but the reason that Beans is doing this is because he's very, very bad at saying Aerith, and so he kind of goes Aerith for.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'll tell her that. And I go up to Rockford. I go, hey. So update. We're going to Aerith.
Frogthor probably has a deep snarl on their face and doesn't say anything, but turns to go with you.
Great, thanks.
You continue walking in the same general direction, because that's the general direction that Aerith is in. I have a question for you guys. A, do you want to stop in Snowcleft on the way? Because or any towns on the way, like you can stop in Ashview or Snowcleft or whatever on the way.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Moth, I know I have like a shit ton of money, but can you tell me how specifically much of a shit ton of money I have?
You have 247 gold and 24 silver.
You say 24 silver?
24 silver.
Cool.
That's silver, right? The little triangle?
I think so, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, sure, but the money has definitely gone. Yeah, Beans is probably going to want to stop. Actually, no, Beans is probably going to be very insistent that they keep going. Never mind.
Okay. Okay. Are you guys going through the woods?
Beans has no sense of direction. He's following everyone else.
I'm fine going anywhere. I mean, I'd probably be slightly less comfortable in the woods, but we've gone through times that I've been in woods that I don't.
I mean, you're only cutting off one day by cutting through the woods, so it'll take 12
Rogthor would choose to go through the woods, personally. Just anything shorter is what Rogthor would take.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
But Rogthor is not in a very talking mood to say that right now.
Lyla, what are you doing? Just vibing?
I'm just following, I guess.
All right. Ray actually, like, as you guys continue traveling...
Oh my god, I forgot Ray was with us.
Yeah, she's with you. So you guys continue traveling for a couple days and you eventually get close to Winterwood again.
Y'all, I'll be honest with you, every time someone mentions Ray, my brain immediately goes, why the fuck is Miles' asshole uncle here?
Yeah, he's just there now.
Anytime anyone mentions Ray, my brain just goes puppy at max volume.
So every time someone mentions Ray,
and I just like can't shut it off for like the next half hour.
I'm sorry.
Every time someone mentions Ray, all I think is, oh, I forgot we had Ray in the party.
She actually, like, as you guys set up camp near the edge of the Winterwood, Ray is like, hey, Lyla, I think I gotta go home now. It's been fun.
Oh.
Am I the only one that's
that meme that's like, my job here is done, but you didn't do anything.
I'm gonna give Ray a hug.
Yeah, she licks your face, and anything you want me to tell, Mom?
I'll try and visit soon again if I have the chance.
Okay.
Tell my family hello.
Hello.
Tell my family sup.
Yeah.
Has nobody seen that episode of Futurama?
I have.
Tell my family hello. All right, I'll wait till you visit. Maybe I'll visit you. That sounds like fun.
Well,
you said you live somewhere called Eric, right?
Yes. I'm not sure if that would be safe.
It's not unsafe to travel. I can teleport. It's fine.
It's true. I don't know how people in Eris would react to Fey creatures, I guess.
I mean, I just look like a dog. It's fine. I'm helpful.
You look like a gorgeous shiny dog.
I don't want someone to kidnap Ray and be like, I got a pretty puppy.
I got a pretty
yes.
Or even worse, turn her into a magic item.
Yeah!
You can turn Fae into magic items?
I mean, you can skin her.
Skinner.
Skinner!
Skinner.
Oh, goodness.
What kind of magic would I get if I, wrapped my handle in Ray's hide?
Don't know.
You'd get Lyla murdering you.
You wouldn't get any magic because you are not an enchanter and just a barbarian.
Lame.
You would have to get someone who can enchant things to enchant it for you. But perhaps an ingredient is blink dog hide.
Oh, God.
Lame.
Anyways.
Terrifying.
Would Lyla skin a blink dog who is not related?
I mean, it's not her pack. So the answer, yes.
Many blink dogs died in the Great Blink Dog War where they fought each other.
The dolphins died to bring it.
Oh. Alright. So, Ray just... Okay, I guess if you visit us, I'll wait.
Alright.
Alright.
Love you, Ray.
I love you too. Well, you better visit. And you watch as the dog kind of gives you all a friendly bark. Which Lyla interprets as bye. See ya. And she goes further into the Winterwood, blinking as she goes. Lyla, also as a note, each night as you're traveling, like Lyla gets feverish for 5 nights as you guys are traveling, and in the morning you're a bit stronger. Over the course of 5 days, your strength is boosted to 15. So,
like, just all the time?
Yep.
Oh, it's already at 15.
Nice.
Yeah, I put it there.
Oh.
But it's over the course of 5 days that happens, and it is now the 25th of Sorio.
I got stronger. I got muscle.
Stronger!
I think 15 is what Rogthor's strength is at, actually.
Now I can kill Rogthor.
Ha, I still have, twice your constitution, though.
No.
I've been, bench pressing beans.
Yeah. But it's
emotional strength.
It's every night for, a full week. You feel this feverish sensation come over you, like you're getting a cold all night, and by the time you've sweated it out in the morning, you don't sleep well, but by the time you sweated it out in the morning, you feel stronger. So, here's
That's
that.
weird. Seems shady.
It's almost like some DM bullshit. Let me just, let me just do this for my sake. The tracking of your path. So 4, 5, 6. If someone wants to helm the travel roll for this, I need 3 of them. Skills you're proficient in. Justify it. Go.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get out my stealth and will avoid anything that could be some. But a 17.
Okay. Art, you may also join in this.
Yee.
All right. Skills you're proficient in.
I'd like to.
Any of them.
Okay. I'd like to use my strength just to defend anything.
Okay.
Defend us from anything that might come by.
All right. Cool. 13. Anyone else want to helm a travel roll?
I'll use nature, to avoid animals or anything, like, that stuff.
I'm already
nature
doing
stuff.
avoiding.
Oh, come on.
I mean, you can warn the party of pitfalls. I mean, you're in the Winterwood, so you know.
We're not in the Winterwood.
We gotta walk through the Winterwood to get to Eris.
Yeah.
Because you want to walk through the forest.
Yeah.
Right, we're not in the Winterwood, not Feywild. It's different.
Yeah. I mean, it's a.
I had a moment there.
Yeah, it's a Feywild inspired area, but it's not the Feywild. All right. So you guys successfully managed to avoid most danger. I wasn't expecting you guys to travel at all.
Well, how were you expecting us to get places?
No, but I wasn't expecting you guys to be like, all right, we're going back to Aerith, and I'm like, huh? Oh no. Already? No, this will be fun. You guys travel, and you eventually, you're traveling, and you come across a large area of what looks like mist just in your path. It's like this light blue mist. Just kind of floating there. Let me find this thing.
I mean, is there mist anywhere else, or is it just like one distinct cloud?
It looks like just one large cloud of mist, directly in your path. Like, it spans on for a distance. You could possibly go around it. I mean, it's also just mist. You could go through it. It's a weird color, but other than that, it just looks like mist.
The mist!
Beans is going to tell the tiefling. Okay, you can assume that he's asked his name by this point.
Yeah, you find out his name is Zeth. Like
okay,
Zeth,
so
but
Beans
with a Z.
Beans is going to tell Zeth about the blue cloud.
Oh, let me see if... God, I didn't even take out his character sheet. I'm really good at my job, guys.
You're the best DM, and I love you.
Thank you. I'm trying so hard.
I agree. Best DM.
Yeah, yes, best DM.
I mean, if it's just mist, let's just go through it. It's just mist.
I don't know, guys. There's some shit in the mist, according to movies, that don't exist in this world, but nah.
I mean, if anyone wants to roll a check on the mist, they can.
Yeah, I'm gonna check for traps. Fuck you, Jesse.
I check for traps on the mist.
What do I roll for that? I've never checked for traps before.
Roll a nature check.
Yeah, alright.
Or perception, sorry.
That's a 20, baby. Not a nat 20, but it's a 20.
Snatcher, you haven't encountered this yourself, but you were warned, like, when you were traveling initially to Aerith through the jungle. This is something called Mad Monkey Mist. It is...
Okay!
It is disease-ridden mist. Like, it makes people mad. It has a very, like, it gives people tics. Sometimes it's permanent. Sometimes it blinds people. It's bad. Don't go through it.
Hey guys, I recognize this mist as being real shitty, by the way. It can really fuck a dude up. So let's like not. I've read about this stuff and I've been told about this stuff.
I would imagine Rogthor would know what that is then.
Possibly.
Similarly, since
you can roll for it.
Yeah, roll for it, because it doesn't happen. It only really happens, like, deep in the jungle.
Go ahead and roll for me, Snatcher.
Yeah.
Yes, I can do that. Are you still rolling perception?
Yeah, perception is fine.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
Your perception's garbage, Rogthor, but you rolled a 17.
Yeah, Rogthor is aware of
Awesome. Yes, that is Mad Monkey Mist. I remember having to avoid that I remember having to avoid it on some of the raids when we were desperate and had to go farther out in the desert. We should avoid that at all costs.
Do you guys like the name? Chult has good names for things.
It's interesting.
It is nice.
Mad Monkey Mist.
You know, it's fitting. It's silly, but it's something that people would actually call it, you know?
Yeah.
What's the monkey part from?
I don't know.
Because monkeys live in the jungle and it's a jungle mist.
Yeah.
Alright, it's fair.
Yeah.
It probably affects the monkeys too and pisses them off too. So it's just like a horde of angry monkeys follow it everywhere.
Mm-hmm. So you guys. Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking the map. You guys managed to it is a roundabout. It does take like a good half day off your journey to kind of get around this mist. It's a large patch of mist. But you guys are able to skirt around it. It takes time off your travel, but, you know, you're not in any rush that you know of, so...
that you know of.
Hey, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's a shifty DM words.
Maybe I do that just to scare you guys.
Yeah, no, he does. Daddy
I have anxiety. I scare myself.
You guys...
I don't need your help.
Alright, you guys travel for 3 more days. Or 2 more days. And Lyla, on the 3rd day of travel, you feel sick. It starts out as...
Again.
Yeah, it starts out during the day as just a kind of nausea.
Oh, you're pregnant.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, you're pregnant. As you guys travel throughout the day...
Well, I mean, what do you think Rogthor and Lyla were doing the whole time? How do you think he caught up, even though we had, a head start?
Yeah.
He had to, had to stop and, celebrate the moment. We lost one kid, had to make another one.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And pregnancy shows up a week.
Instant. I'm an elf. We don't know how it works.
That's how it works. But no, you feel sick the whole day, and towards the end of the day, Lyla, you can't move. You are so sick and so lethargic that you literally cannot move. You guys have to carry her if you want to continue traveling.
Rogthor can do that, bridal style. It's fine.
And as you set up camp for the night, Lyla, you see through the trees, you see the red moons of Twel, just kind of full, and you can't stop staring at them.
Cool.
I'm high as hell.
And your breath kind of quickens and you start getting excited, and the rest of you watch as Lila's form shifts.
Oh, she gonna turn into a...
You watch...
Oh, she's giving birth to a werewolf. Congratulations, Mazel Tov.
She's about to eat all of you.
God.
You watch as Lila's form becomes more wolfish. She grows in size.
Can I roll a reaction check to literally just grab Lyla and force her down into the ground as soon as I realize what's happening?
Sure. Let me get the werewolf stats.
Can I just be asleep for this in the other room and unaware this is going?
Sure.
We're not home yet, are we?
Fucking hilarious.
You're not home yet. No, you are setting up camp as this happens. As a note, Lyla turns into a ginger werewolf because her hair is ginger. So.
So she has no soul.
Yeah.
My hair's. Yeah, it is kind of ginger.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
It's like a russety ginger.
Yeah. Let me just give me a second because I wasn't expecting this to happen yet.
Anyway, Beans is probably gonna can I stealth both me and Zeth? Is that possible?
It's certainly possible. He can also stealth himself, maybe. Oh no.
Well, fair.
Oh no, Zeth.
You have a paladin.
He's not wearing armor.
We have a no, but we have a paladin. Oh, he probably doesn't have any of his blessed shit. Never mind, we're fine.
I mean,
He doesn't have any armor, and he's like in like half starved, like 3/4 starved and miserable.
I don't know what abilities he have, but a paladin could have some stuff that causes significant problems to a werewolf.
He could.
I'm gonna real quick run to the bathroom, guys. I'll be back. I have to pee.
You have to pee.
Congrats on your piss.
Congrats.
Be sure to tell us if it's a liquid or a gas.
All right, let me just get a werewolf token. 1 second. Sorry, I wasn't prepared for this. I was expecting so many things, and then you guys were like, we're gonna go back to Aerith, and I'm like, okay. Oh god.
Puppy time.
Oh god, it's puppy
Anyway,
time.
We've talked about this, Jesse.
Yeah,
You
but
prepare for whatever option you think is least likely to happen. Because your party doesn't give a shit what you think.
I just prepare for eventualities.
The party do what the party do, whether you want it to do or not.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, Beans is probably gonna like grab Zeth's arm and like tell him to hide and like start dragging him off to like the bushes or something.
Yeah.
Also, if someone could like roll stealth for me, that'd be awesome. That's probably gonna end up being Jesse since Moth is pissing.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm sorry that I'm like this.
No, you're fine. You have nothing to apologize for.
I need to make a token.
You have
for a werewolf.
everything to apologize for. Shakes my fist at you. You damn whippersnappers.
Old man shakes fist at Cloud.
A foolish player shakes fist at DM. Suffers consequences.
Whenever I walk into the living room and I see like the pile of blankets that Angel left on her couch, I just think it's her, and I'm.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't interrupt. What's up?
Hey, Moth, can you roll me a
stall?
Can you roll me a spell?
Anyone who wants to be involved in this, also roll initiative.
Involved in what?
Lila's turning into a werewolf.
Oh yeah, no, I'm asleep.
Yeah, that's fair. That is
Hey, Moth, can you roll me a stealth check?
You got it, babe.
And roll me probably a strength check to.
Okay, let's roll in order. That is a stealth check from Beans with an 18. And then for Rogthor, we have a strength check of... No, it's a save, excuse me, my mistake. A strength check of 22.
Alright. Are werewolves large creatures, or are they medium? They're medium. Okay. Put yourselves on the map.
Should we have our health back now?
Yes, you have all completed a long rest. Lyla, I am taking control of your character for this because you are...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't have any control.
You do not.
I'm feral, baby.
You're feral.
It's free puppy.
It's free puppy.
Where's
you
the,
wanted
where's
a
the
dog,
camp?
you
Because
have
I'm
a dog
asleep.
now.
Where's the camp? Because I'm asleep.
The camp is like up the path.
Alright, I'm gonna go sleep over here.
Yeah, is that because Moth is tired?
Huh? No, that's because I think it would be fucking hilarious for Snatcher to wake up in the fight and be like, what's going on?
Have you guys given Zeth a weapon, or are you just like letting him just
He has a paladin symbol.
He has a holy symbol made out of sticks and a bracer. He's good.
He probably give him Beans as daggers.
I'll also give him my
regular daggers.
Okay.
Don't kill me.
He has a dagger.
I'll also give him my hand axe.
Gonna chop off that werewolf head, you know.
No!
Chop, chop.
Chop.
Beans already has weapons that he has replaced and is not using. You don't have to give him the axe.
Yeah,
Okay.
as you try to drag him away, he kind of no, I gotta help, because he is a fool. So he is also going to help you guys. So let me just roll initiative for him. He sucks at being present, and the werewolf is great at it.
Okay, Beans is gonna also roll initiative in this case.
All right, cool.
Fight time.
Fight time. So, Rogthor, I gotta put you on the map. Someone put Rose on the map.
Yeah, hold on. Where are you standing, Rose? You're holding down the werewolf, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right,
and someone also send a picture to Rose.
Oh,
Please.
I'll do that. I'm not doing anything.
Maybe. I would also love to
Kicked
see.
Lyla out of the game.
Oh.
Come on, take a picture. I can't. It's not loading now.
Oof.
Are we gonna send this
There we go.
live?
Just send in, like, general or something if you want.
Okay,
Alright.
got it.
Got it.
Got it.
Got it.
Got it.
Oh my god.
Okay, can someone put me, like, I would probably be, like, up, like, kind of vaguely in the bushes next to Zeth.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
Like one tile up and to the left.
Yeah, I'm there. You're there.
Sick.
Okay, let me just... A dagger is a d4 plus dex, right?
I think so.
Okay. He's gonna have shitty attack rolls.
Not to mention they're not silver.
Yeah, well... Paladins have smites, my dude.
Yeah.
Don't smite me. No, I don't want to die.
Lyla, roll new character. You know, just in case.
Oh no, I'm using my DM stats for this werewolf. She's under the light of the full moon.
Oh no.
She's very dangerous.
Oh, no.
Or the full
We need to
moon.
destroy the moon!
Yeah, you need to.
I've seen that episode of Yu-Gi-Oh!
So
I've seen that episode of Dragon Ball Z.
did Beans and
I've seen that episode of Avatar.
oh no, Beans and Rogthor did not.
Fuck
roll
you!
Yet.
First of all,
That's the only one I got.
Oh no.
I'm gonna roll
That's
initiative.
rough, buddy.
Okay, so Rogthor, you were trying to grapple the werewolf, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, what did I roll, by the way?
You rolled a 10 on initiative.
Oh, ouch. Don't I even get like a +6 or something
Yep.
crazy like that?
I can't roll dice.
It fucking sucks.
Rogthor got an 11. It's fine. So
She has longer legs than me, so she probably has longer legs than like my entire height, so like that makes sense.
okay. What?
Yeah, 'cause you're a
what's your favorite
manlet.
meme? Don't ask why.
Okay, fuck you.
Rogthor.
Dodge.
Quick, what's your favorite meme? Doge?
Me?
You got it.
The Doge mem.
You got it.
Perfect.
Don't ask why.
Good. All right. So, Rogthor, you succeed in like grabbing Lyla as she's transforming. Unfortunately for you, she does go first. So.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. So she is going to reach around. And attack.
He's gonna
you.
reach around, huh?
Yeah, she's gonna do a reach around, and
She's groping you, my dude. They're just gonna wind up fucking, and that's how we stop her from killing everybody.
Oh my god.
In front of the child?
Oh my
Lila's
god.
my favorite Harry Potter character.
Oh my god.
Beans, I'm flattered that you think that would stop Rogthor. Flattered you think that they care enough to stop that.
Actually, I'm gonna see if I can give Lyla access to werewolf stats if she wants to roll against her party. If you don't wanna, it's fine.
I don't wanna.
That's fair. I'll do it.
I'll be too nice.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to either. I get it. However, the werewolf.
Oh, I would.
Yeah, the werewolf goes and tries to strike out at Rogthor twice, but Rogthor, you have a good grip on her, so she misses both her strikes. Next up is, in fact, Art. It's almost like you guys should have silvered some weapons.
How are we supposed to know that she was going to attack us? I thought we were going to have a...
Hey, guess who has silvered weapons? It's Kama.
Hello.
Oh, shit.
Guess who wanted to silver their weapon when they got back to Aerith?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
No, I paid to do it previously. Like, ages ago.
Yeah, at least there's only one night with the full moon on 12, and not 3. You know. Anyways.
Art is gonna like try to help Rogthor keep the werewolf pinned, and she's gonna like focus on holding the werewolf's mouth shut.
Okay. Roll me a strength check with advantage, because Rogthor is also pinning the werewolf. Okay. No, you try to hold its mouth shut, but she just, like, breaks out of your grasp and goes to snap at you, and you kind of have to take a step back in order to not get bit. Yeah, you just kind of step back into the water that's there.
Okay, stepping back.
Yeah, next
When the
up
party
is
be
Rogthor.
looking like a snack.
Yeah. How we dealt with the werewolf in our... Okay, so here's the thing. I am in 3 D&D groups. In all 3, the druid is a werewolf.
Yeah.
and the druid is of elven descent.
Yeah.
Navarre's a full elf, and Lyla's a full
blaming
elf.
this on the furry fandom.
Elven werewolves, apparently.
We gotta be one with nature.
Okay, so what you're saying is that I should have revived my Dragonborn druid character, who is 100% there just to get high.
Great.
Oh my god.
Emma, did you want to join this combat, or are you good?
Yeah, I would like to join this combat. Can somebody roll
Yes.
initiative?
Yes, I got
So
you.
since it's still my turn,
Yes.
is there any way I could like just use this turn to reinforce my grip, give me like advantage on my next pin or something? Like just
Yeah, using your action, you're able to do that. Kama, as a note, your turn, you rolled a 17, so I'm gonna let you go now.
I'll tell you guys right now, Snatcher's asleep, but that's because I want him to have no context for this. As soon as someone yells loud enough, yep.
Okay, where was camp? Is it back where Snatcher is?
Not completely, no. I put him, a little bit ahead of Snatcher. You're within getting it to the werewolf's threat range.
Can you send us a picture?
Yeah, I can. Let me just... I didn't get Snatcher in the picture. Hold up. He's illegal. Oh, did Pastel get it? No. There we go.
Yeah, what?
No, I got it. It's fine. I'll do everything!
Okay.
Anyways.
Why are we trying to are we trying to kill this werewolf or restrain it?
This is Lyla.
Oh, it's Lyla! I'm fucking dumb!
It's
Jesus.
You want to kill Lyla?
Please
No.
don't.
Where the fuck is my character sheet? I should have a spell for this. Moth, can you send me a screen cap of my spell sheet? Because I'm dumb.
Yeah, I'm having difficulty taking screenshots lately, but I can redo you and like type things.
I'll just.
But if I can take a screenshot, I will.
I can take a screenshot.
Yeah, you're not doing anything.
Somebody sent me a screenshot of my spell sheet. There should be something.
One moment, hold on. You have Vicious Mockery, Prestidigitation, True Strike, Healing Word, Thunder Wave, Cure Wounds, Silent Image, Hideous Laughter, and Enhanceability and Tongues.
The tongues?
Can I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter?
Yeah, on the werewolf?
On Lyla. Yes, please.
Now, I wish I had my DM's stats on werewolves, because I don't know if Lyla keeps her stats as a werewolf, or if she uses...
Here's my question.
Stats.
How do you cast spells on a Roll20?
You just press them.
You click the
I did
button.
that. I just clicked it, and that's... I mean, it tells you what it is.
Click
Yeah.
the title, not the little, question mark button.
No, I'm not pressing... There's no question mark button. That's the title when I click.
Okay. All right. See, Tasha's Hideous Laughter doesn't function like an attack spell. Like, you can attach attack spells to,
Okay, what do I roll to do it then?
I believe Lyla has to make, a wisdom check.
Okay.
I'm gonna check.
Yeah, clicking on the spell rolls it as an attack unless the spell is supposed to be rolled by the opponent instead.
Okay, so
make
a wisdom check.
Yeah. She does not succeed. I don't
Okay, so Lyla is now rolling on the floor laughing, is prone and incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration of the spell, which I believe is concentration based up to a minute.
Yeah, a creature with... Oh, wait, let me double read it. See, here's the thing, though. A creature with intelligence score 4 or less isn't Okay, cool. I thought it was 4 or higher. We're good. Okay. Cool.
You have to be smart enough to understand humor.
Yes.
Okay, so Lyla is incapacitated and unable to stand until the end of at the end of each turn, and each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom saving throw.
Alright, cool.
So I'm going to shout at Rogthor, quick, tie her up.
Where's my
in a non-kinky way. And run up with my length of rope.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make Lyla laugh until she can't move anymore, and then we're just going to wrap her up until the sun rises.
Okay.
That's my idea.
How long is the maximum duration?
Let's close this.
1 minute.
Which is 10 full turns.
Yeah. So, for the...
Well, I suppose I will tie her up on my next turn,
Okay, yeah. For the purposes of this, I'm gonna do no initiative for now. However... Okay. How are you guys doing this? So you're just gonna tie her up?
Yeah, I'm just gonna lasso her around the middle. I don't know how to tie up people. How much rope do I have?
Tie her
I
up.
have 50 feet of hempen rope.
Hog tie.
All of
Hog
it.
tie style.
Tie her up. All of it. I want to turn her into a little burrito.
Okay.
I'm not going to be able to do it with that little.
For now, we'll get rid of combat music.
How many feet out are you?
However, she is a werewolf under the full moon.
3? So I can wrap her up
Don't ask me. No, you can't.
Okay, I'm going to tie her wrists first, and then I'm going to take the whole length of the rope and just run around her in circles.
Okay.
This is totally how you tie up someone, right? Wait, are you supposed to tie up her ankles?
No, you absolutely need to bind her legs.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hand the rope to Ron.
Um,
I'm gonna straight up hog tie her, hands
Alright.
and ankles to each other, to like all in a ball up in the top, you know.
She's going to get a few rolls to resist it, because even though she's laughing, she's still trying to break free. Because it doesn't say
this is terrifying. Snatcher wakes up, like rubs his eyes, like, what the fuck is going on? Sticks his head out of the tent and then sticks it back in because he's not dealing with this.
Okay.
All Snatcher's seeing is like a bondage party going on up
Yeah,
there.
he's like, I don't know what Rockthor's into, but I'm not into it.
Oh my god.
Make me 3 strength checks.
All right. Hey, Moth, you want to go ahead and roll for me?
Right. 3 strength checks? Jesus.
Can I bardically inspire you for these?
Certainly try.
Wait, nope. I keep rolling strength saves by mistake. Fucking tie me down, baby. XOXO. Anyway, you rolled 11, 8, and then 21.
Okay. That'd be great.
So last turn I did something to give myself advantage on those rolls.
Yeah. You did. So it would be 21 and 20. However, Lyla, like, you get her mostly tied up, and then as you're going to tie her feet to her ankles, she breaks the rope and snarls at you. The rope is broken. Lyla is free because she rolled a natural 20.
Oh,
my god.
That's a big rip. I know, I'm sorry. You'll have to fight your werewolf. I'm sorry.
That's everything goes, my rope!
Mm-hmm. And actually, as Lyla breaks free and snarls at her own party, I think that's where we're going to end the session for tonight, because I'm hungry and I don't have the werewolf stats. So...
You are so down.
Yeah, valid.
Yeah, I've been trying to get them from my DM for like 2 months, and he's been like, yeah, I'll tell you
Do
later.
you not have the monster manual?
I'm smiling. You can't see the coy smile I'm giving you. She's under the light of the full moon.
Okay, but like the monster manual has a subsection on dealing with characters that have...
It also says, remove curse fixes it, and I'm like, why should it? Remove curse is a 3rd level spell. That means it gives the character, like, so many disadvantages and advantages, and it's like, remove curse can fix it. I'm like, that's dumb. That's stupid.
What if it's like a temporary thing? If remove curse just like temporarily solves it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns you back for the night.
I have ideas on how remove curse actually works with lycanthropy, because lycanthropy is one of the weird ones, because it's part genetic, part curse. So like it's weird. Anyways, that's where we're going to end the session for tonight. Next session, join us as Lyla eats her friends.
Delicious.
Yay!
Rose is finally getting the horse she wanted.
Yeah, anyways, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye, friends.